Justin Ellis here with CompLegends.com, and after a nice little Thanksgiving holiday vacation, we're back with your weekly workouts for this Thursday. Excited to bring it to you, and we did a little pairing up here with another co-founder of CompLegends, Aubrey Waddle. So here it is. Let's get into the workout. Rope burn. And I think you'll understand why the name is the name. Here it is, 250 meters for the fellas, 200 meters for the ladies on the rower. Pretty short sprint there. That's going to be followed up by 40 goblet squats with a kettlebell, 53-35, and then 4 rope climbs. This can be with your legs. This could be legless, 15-foot standard. You're going to see the row stay the same. The goblet squats drop to 30. The rope climbs drop to 3. And then we go to the row 20 and 2, row 10 and 1. So descending repetitions for the goblet squats and the rope climbs. The row stays the same. Total of 4 rounds. So guys, you're 1,000 meters on the row. Ladies, 800 meters on the row. So nothing too drastic there. And goblet squats, there's quite a few repetitions there. We've got 100 repetitions of goblet squats. So the combination though allows that to be, well, that's going to be really, I think, where the heart rate might spike a little bit, because you can push it there. And of course, with the grip of the row, the grip of the rope climb. So that gets me into the first of the 3 obvious overreactions, and that is grip it, rip it, but don't drip it, right? You're going to have to grip that rower. You're going to have to grip that rope, and be prepared for that. There is not a whole lot of things to get around that. Now, if you're good with the footwork on the rope, I think you're going to be able to save that grip and be able to sprint those last couple reps there at the end. Early on, 4 is a decent amount of rope climbs. Come down, shake it off, be prepared, and then get back up. Oddly enough, the goblet squats are going to factor in that too. There's not a pulling grip piece there, but you are gripping down on that kettlebell. And the funny thing is, those kettlebell, especially for the 53s, they're significantly a little bit thicker than, say, like a barbell or the handle of that rower. So you're gonna have some grip there. It's gonna play a factor into the grip. Like I said too, already about the rope and the footwork, but obvious overreaction there is kick it, don't stick it. Meaning, have good footwork, be able to be free with that footwork and get up and drive the knees up as nice and high as you can. We want to do this in as minimal amount of pulls as possible. Obviously, less work. So, if you're still kind of in the transition of learning the rope climb, a lot of times I see people not really letting loose of that grip that they have, that kind of death grip on the rope. This might be for somebody, a tip more for somebody that is learning rope climbs or becoming more efficient. I think if you've been on ropes, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Shouldn't be a big deal, but that's an obvious overreaction. Obvious overreaction number 3, row or tug your boat. Tug the hell out of this one. The 250 or 200 is not long time on these rowers. So if we're trying to put up a good time, excuse me, then we're gonna have to get after the rower. There's not a lot of volume in the rope climbs to make a huge difference from a moderate to a advanced rope climber. They're going to pop right up. The advanced, the moderate may need a couple extra seconds, so you're not going to make a whole lot of ground up there. The goblet squats do have some of that volume, but it is a very foundational, traditional movement, and I think most people are going to go unbroken here. So a little bit faster squatter might get you 2 or 3 reps done before somebody that's a moderate goblet squatter. So I think where a lot of the workout can be, a big difference maker is going to be in that rower. Even though it's a pretty much a sprint effort, if somebody goes in there trying to save some of that oxygen and blood flow for the other movements, this is maybe where you can get them. And maybe also, if you're not the best at rope climbs, maybe you're a little bit bigger athlete, body weight movement, you know you're going to kill the goblet squats, you know you got to kill the row. Let's make it happen. A little bit of extra time warranted now on the rope climbs. Those are the three obvious overreactions that would also kind of lead into the tips. I've never really used grips, say, on a rope climb, so let me know if that's something you might utilize here. If you throw them over those handles for the rope, the rower, that could be something. Maybe the grip in the kettlebell could be different. Some people do the upside down, I don't even know what you'd call it, kind of grip. And then some use the, the ears of the kettlebell. Does that play a big factor? More narrow grip, a little wider grip, which one works better? Let us know how you did that, right? So scores for this, factoring in there's 100 goblet squats, there's 1,000 meters on the rower, and then there's a total of 10 rope climbs. Obviously a lot of different athletes will produce different scores here. I'm looking at those 250s like as a guy, or sorry, I shouldn't say as a guy because we got the different numbers here, but as a good rower, gosh, I want to say you're at the minute or less, right? Like a 500 pace for guys, or about a 145, 500 meter pace for girls, a little bit maybe at the 2-minute mark, but now you're getting your adequate amount of meters. So I think both can be done pushing it under that minute. 40 goblet squats, and these are descending, so these are going to be different, but let's just say you should be rolling at about a 2-second clip on the goblet squats. Maybe no, I think it's 2 seconds. I think it's 2 seconds on average, because early on it might even be faster. Excuse me, something in my throat. And then the rope climbs, this is where we're going to spend a little bit of time. So again, descending reps, let's give it an average. Going up and down the rope, let's just say it's 10 seconds at a very high end. At a very high end, I think that's going to be done a lot quicker. So maybe 7 seconds, 30 seconds for the rope climbs, but you got to have some breaks. So let's average it to the 10 seconds. So 4 rope climbs at 40 seconds, under the minute. That's pushing it. That's getting after it. That's getting down and up for the most part. So the couple things that, you put all that stuff together, the first round, at least what we're looking at, coming out a minute, the goblet squats at a minute 20-ish, just over a minute. So we're at 2:20, and then 40 seconds. So that's 3 minutes on the first round, and then descends from there. So this is under 10 minutes. It's under 10 minutes for sure. Get those scores in. Let us know how you did, and how you did as well, how you did what you did. Don't forget, you can check us out at CompLegends.com weekly for weekly workouts, and 2022 is going to yield a lot of cool things. So make sure you keep checking in, and also sign up to the website so that you can get all the updates of the future changes and the future app that we will have produced. And you can also go over to YouTube and check us out at CompLegends, the premier fitness league online channel that will show you these cool videos that go over the workouts that we produce every week as well. So guys, that's going to be it for this week's workout. Let us know how you did, and until next week, let's be legends.